Welcome back to Markets of Sunshine. Today we are practicing our hand lettering calligraphy. And we're using a workbook, and it's very easy to do, and I hope that you will follow along with me and give it a try. So this is a great skill to incorporate into your crafting and journaling, art journals, bullet journals, scrapbooking, just regular cards and letters that you send in the mail. So the possibilities are endless. But having beautiful handwriting just for a nice little message, you don't have to write a whole book or a story, but you can learn enough so that you can write in a beautiful style penmanship, and that's with calligraphy. So I use tracing paper. Here's my tracing paper pad. Here's my workbook. It's mindful hand lettering. So let's get started. So now on the upper strokes, we just use a very light touch. And on the lower strokes, we put a pressure to match the tip of the marker. And then when we come around, we lighten up and we go light. And that's just quick and easy to do. I know there are terminologies to each of these strokes, but that's not important. What's important is just learning the movement and the technique. So all you need to think about first is just going light when you're going up, and when you start to curve, now you put the pressure, the marker tip will do the work for you. So it's really letting the marker do all the work. So it's just the control of how much pressure that we apply to the marker that will give us our beautiful outcome that we're going for. I like to use the colored markers. I do have the black, and I purchased the whole set when I was getting this kit so that I had the tracing paper, the workbook, and a little case with the black markers, Tombow brand, but I don't like the black. This is cheerful for me, so just because that's my personal preference. So every creative person has their own personal preference, and I just am one person who likes color. I want it to be colorful because to me that makes it cheerful. And I know in the last couple of videos I mentioned that I was going to purchase those chiseled markers that make it even easier to learn how to make this beautiful hand lettering. And I promise today, as soon as I finish this video, I will go on Amazon and I will order it. And I will go to one of the YouTube channels that I follow. I will use their affiliate link, and I will purchase that set. And then once I find it, I will put it in my list of Amazon store products, and then hopefully one of you will purchase from me. So now the first two marker colors that I've been using. This one is the Stampin' Up, Stampin' Right markers. It's Melon Mambo is this pink color. And then the blue is Pacific Point. Just to give you that. Now what I do is, okay, first I used a piece of washi tape. Any washi is fine. Just a little piece, and I only have a little bit on the tracing paper. Majority is on the book, which doesn't matter, but just this paper here, it'd peel off of it without ripping. If you're going to be taping it down to paper that you don't want maybe to have it tear off any of the paper, then put the majority of it on the tracing paper and just a little bit of it on to the book that you're using to trace. So now my idea and my method is that we trace it first, and this is helping the brain to know this is what we're doing, this is what I want to do. And we can actually, talk to our brain and tell our brain we're practicing our calligraphy now. So pay attention to what we're doing. And believe it or not, your brain will listen to you. And to find out more about how you can take better control of your thoughts and have your creativity be enhanced by being able to know how to talk to your brain, check out retrainyourjoyacademy.com, and then you will be able to see what the courses are that they offer, and that will benefit you in your creative habits. If you want to have better creative habits, better choices with all the things you do, then check that out. Just decided to do a little something different on this one right off. And I usually just use 2 markers like this. And you can go around the outside edge, or you can go around the top edge, bottom edge, top edge, whichever way you want to do it. And then that gives you that fun retro dimensional look, which I like. And then with this, if you notice, I rarely lifted my marker. So that's how I've found that it turns out looking nicer. Sometimes, depending on the letter shape, you may need to lift your marker. So I'll do the same thing now that I'm going to freehand this just by looking at what I've just done. So we're going to start off with the blue, and then we'll come in and we'll give it the retro look with the pink afterward. So we're going to do light pressure up, heavier pressure down, light pressure to curve. Just that easy. Turns out so pretty, and it's something that you've done yourself. So you can add any little saying like this to the front of a journal card, use it in your own journaling, a daily affirmation, a card you want to send to someone. I just really like how this enhances the look of what I'm doing. right or wrong is just enjoy the process. Enjoy doing something that's beautiful and different. There you go. That's the calligraphy practice for today. And now I want to share with you something that is coming with the monthly embellishment kit club products. So if you are following along with my Etsy shop, then you know that I've been offering monthly embellishment kits, and I turned it into a club, and it was May, June, July, and now August. So the August kit is the Eco Dyeing embellishments, fabrics, and papers that are all done with edible plants and organic food so that we are safe with handling it. And so unless you're allergic to certain things, but when it's dry, then that allergy should not be prevalent. I mean, unless you're severely anaphylaxis type of an allergy. But otherwise, these are safe, and I'm someone who's very highly sensitive to things and has a lot of allergies. So to enhance the club and the products that you're receiving, I had this cute little wooden tag made that I'm turning into a charm, and it's going to be included with your monthly embellishments kit club purchase for starting August and going forward. So this will be an ongoing, like I said, ongoing and only available when you make a purchase from the kit club. There's no other way to purchase it. I'm not going to sell these individually. So this way I get more interest with the club and helps me, and then it will help you to be able to get a part of the daily sunshine that you're tuning in with on my podcast. So I know a lot of you are tuning in there. So I'm going to just put a cute little one of the flat back gems on the corner here that emphasizes the sunshine. If I have a tiny ones, I might come in with a tiny one here, but I thought just right here in the corner is going to be really cute. And then for September's club, I already have that in the making, so I already know what it's going to be. It's really going to be nice. You're really going to enjoy it. So I hope that you will purchase one of those, get ready for that. And again, you will be able to receive your daily sunshine tag when you purchase the August kit or the September kit. So let me show you again what comes in the August kit, because it's really something for everyone. It's not just for beginners, it's something for everyone. So we have tea dyed, that's organic tea laces, and we have papers. This is watercolor paper. So it's very nice quality paper. It's not cheap thin at all. We have one of our doilies. And then there are beet dyed. This is organic beet dyed. So it's first tea dyed, and then I came behind it and stamped the beet on top of that. So you can see the difference. This is just tea dyed. So these are just with the tea dyed. And this is with the subtlety with the beet. Again, the tea and the beet gives that nice coloring. And then I used the golden beet and the red beet for that. And then we have some fabric eco printing is what this is called. So you have the plant that is imprinted onto the fabric. So it's tea-dyed fabric, 100% cotton fabric. So there's samples of that. Also, I have my wax seal that is put on the sample of the watercolor tea-dyed papers. The fabric sample. One of my vintage feed sack fabrics that's now a ribbon sticker. Cheesecloth that has been tea-dyed and strawberry dyed. The lace. And again, the doily. So it's a lot of fun. It's something that everyone can use. I have silk that I've also did the eco printing on, and look at how it just really, the colors of the flower just blended out so pretty on this. Absolutely gorgeous. And then it's been tea dyed first, and then came back with the plant printing on that. There's more of the tea stains. So it's really a fun kit, and I also will be giving the cute little Daily Sunshine tag. Comes with that kit now. So this is your last opportunity. We are on day 20, so there's 31 days for August to pick up the kit. And then also you're going to get a sample of our vintage laces and trims. Again, with your purchase, that's my gift that I'm giving right now. And the cute little mini clothespin with the ladybug embellishment on it. That's also included with your kit. So it's a great deal. A lot of products that you're getting. Go to my Etsy shop. You'll see exactly what comes in the kit, how many pieces you'll be receiving. But now you can see again all of the different elements and everything that's included. And it's something that, like I said, everyone can use, no matter if you're just beginning, if you've been seasoned crafter. And it's nice to just have these on hand yourself, and then to know that it was made with organic products, again, because that's safer. You're not going to be getting the fumes. And so next week I will be doing a complete day, a video on doing the eco dyeing, eco printing, and how to do it safely. All the materials that you need, what I use, and it's going to be a lot of fun. So stay tuned for that. And that's it for today. So I hope you are tuning into the podcast. Today was episode 3, and it's all about unlocking your creativity with 7 essential habits. And at the very end of the series, there will be a workbook that you'll be able to purchase. So each of the podcast information is now being put together in a workbook for you. And that workbook will come with lots of interactive goodies for you. And so just be ready for that, because it's going to be so exciting. And so it was a 7-week series. We are on step number 2, so there's 5 more weeks to go. And then at the end of the series, then that workbook will be released, and you'll be able to purchase that and then have the 7 essential habits to unlock your creativity at your fingertips all the time. You won't have to go back and listen to the podcast unless you just like listening to me. And you won't have to, think about it. You can just go straight through, and step 1, 2, go through it and go, which habit are you stuck on? Go here, follow my tips, and then you can unlock your creativity yourself. So I thought that would be wonderful. And also, you're invited in today's episode to join my private Facebook group. And I tell you in the podcast what are the requirements for joining, and then once you have met the 4 things, you are apply, and then I can give you access to the group, and you've got lots of goodies and things that are going to be happening in the group and that I've already been sharing there, but it's just getting going, so it's going to keep growing and growing and growing, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. So anyway, thank you again. Stay safe. Keep creating in the sunshine. Bye-bye.